So, girls, let's start off. So, what's the Hillywood show about?
Well, what's it about? Like a whole synopsis. Okay, it's basically us spoofing movies and making it our own version and our own style, and sometimes mixing movie characters together to see how they would react to each other. Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good explanation.
Cool.
Yeah.
How did you guys get started?
We started through a contest last year, and it was through AOL. Oh, hello. I know these people. Sorry, and it was through AOL, and it was back in 2006, and they were asking teens to have an idea for their own web show. And so we sent in our entry. We came in third, and we were going to stop and, just do our own thing, because I was only 16 back then. How old were you?
20.
Like when we were just doing our own things, we weren't interested really, and then the fan mail came in and said, "Why are you gonna stop? We want to see more." And we didn't even know who these people were, so that's why we were like, "Okay, let's do it for a little bit," and it just really got bigger than what we thought. I mean, for it just to be a YouTube
Yeah,
show.
definitely. That was awesome. I know that you guys, I think it was your second episode, you guys spoofed the people who actually won the contest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear back from those guys at all?
Yeah. No, they liked it.
Did they?
They were cool about it. Yeah, they're like, "Oh, that was actually pretty darn good." And they were just like laughing about it. And we're like, "We weren't making fun of you. We were just trying to like bring you in because like we liked the characters,
And we had
but
that
they
audience
did so much."
from AOL. We had the AOL audience, so
Okay.
that's why we did something they would
And she
recognize.
did such a good job with the guy anyway. They were like, "Oh, we like it." So it was good.
Awesome.
Very cool. What do you two do?
As jobs,
Yes.
I'm a dance instructor.
And I assist.
How long have you been dancing for?
19 years?
Holy cow.
Yeah. You're on 15 now, right?
What kind of
Yeah.
dancing?
Everything.
All types. Now I just do hip hop because I don't have time to do anything.
We don't really have time to dance anymore.
Yeah.
But I
which is
used to do
kinda
like
sad.
everything.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we still can do it. It's
Yeah.
like, I can't do it anymore. But we try to go to dance as often as we can. But now with touring and
Mhm.
making other productions, it's
Oh, I
just
bet.
crazy.
You want to show the audience some moves right now?
No. It's not there. It's proof that we can still dance, Hilary.
Yeah.
It's excellent dancing, too. I don't think I could. Nah, I don't got the moves. My hips don't move right now.
Everybody can do something.
Maybe just shake my arms a little bit.
Everybody dances in the room by themselves. I will tell you that, though. I
Yeah.
know that for a fact. Everybody dances by themselves at some point.
At one point. probably.
Yeah.
So how many years have you been, how long has the show been on now?
3.
3 years.
Mhm.
And you've got, what, 14 episodes and like 4 spoofs?
15 episodes. 4 specials like Christmas and Halloween. And
Three parodies,
Three
no.
parodies.
Wow.
Is it that many?
And a lot of blooper
And a
reels.
lot of behind the scenes and blooper reels and outtakes and
Awesome.
stuff like that.
Was it really hard to find all your characters?
For New Moon?
For
Or-
all of them?
No, it wasn't really hard. Like there was a point when we did the Terminator episodes. It was hard to find an Arnold Schwarzenegger lookalike because that was not going to be one of us.
We weren't gonna do it if we couldn't find something.
Exactly.
Then it'd just be like stupid.
And so we had an impersonator come out and do the show with us, and then we wanted to have Jack Sparrow's involved with her being the real one, which was kind of funny. And we actually got the Johnny Depp's photo double to come out and do an episode with us.
Oh, yeah.
So that was really fun. But casting like people for New Moon is actually really close friends
Oh, yeah.
that we know that like it's kind of scary. Like we call our friends the Twilight
The
friends.
Twilight friends.
Because like we didn't even know they looked like them.
They all just happen to look
Yeah, like
just
so
like
and so
them.
kind of looks like this, and so kind of looks like this.
Because like we try to branch out and like not use people we know because then we're like, oh, they don't look like the people.
Yeah.
But then like when we actually step back and look and we kind of like cover their hair or kind of cover this, it's like, okay, he can get away with it.
Yeah.
And we have a really bad habit. Like I know our friends get annoyed, but everywhere we go, we're like, you know what? She looks a lot like Anne Hathaway, or you know what? He looks like what's so and so, and he looks like Brad Pitt. It's just like really weird. Every person like we could probably like, look at you guys and be like, oh, you look like this girl. Or
Who does she look like?
She kind of reminds me of a Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. It's the hair.
Probably.
What about this guy?
I don't know.
I don't know. I have to do some research.
Yeah.
See, that's a first. I get a lot, but I'm not going to say what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll let you
we'll
guy-
get back to you
Yeah,
on
we'll
that.
come back
Back
later.
to you.
So you can get it right.
Now I'm going to be like, the
Yeah.
whole interview.
Is that what it's like when you're looking at your friends just staring at them? Like, what are you doing?
No, we do like the sneaky stares where we're just like kind of like
The ninja stare.
yeah, kind of like look and then we look away and we're like
Then
that person. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the costumes you guys use on your shows are amazing. Who makes the costumes?
For New Moon, we actually got a costume designer, and his name was John Henson. And he's really, really good at costumes, and he's doing Rent now, which is on Broadway and stuff. So he helped us out with that. But before all of that, our grandmother is a seamstress here at Caesar's Palace. So she is the one that kind of helps us out with alterations and stuff like that. But honestly, like, if you guys are into filmmaking and stuff, go to Savers, go to Walmart, go to Target. Like, you'll find something that you go, oh my gosh, this actually could work, especially Savers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, like Back to the Future, how are you going to find some 80s clothes, okay, with like that life preserver thingy? Yeah, go to Savers, you'll find some good stuff.
Walking into Savers is like a trip back in time to the 80s.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Was it really hard to find the matches, like from the Twilight and the Twilight parody? How long did it take you to find like the exact like match of clothing?
Twilight parody was kind of sloppy because we were more concerned of just getting a parody done. Like, we didn't really take time on the wigs or anything as much as New Moon. So it was just kind of like, well, she wears a green shirt. Hey, we found a green shirt. Like, it wasn't what brand, what model, what item number. But for New Moon, we had the help of John Henson, who was all into this Twilight wardrobe thing that he always does. And so he was like, well, she wears this, and these are the type of brand of shoes. And you know what? I have the screen use this, and you can
He's
use
really
that.
smart.
So
Like, you go,
he
I was like,
really
whoa, like
hooked
that
us up.
opened our eyes to a whole new level
Yeah.
of costuming before then. Oh, let's
Definitely.
get this and alter this, because, you know, we didn't have the money to do it.
Yeah.
So,
I heard that you guys even had the same truck from the movie in the New Moon. How did you guys manage to get that
So
done?
cool.
yeah. You want to say that?
We met a young girl at a Twilight convention. She came up to us and she's like, oh my god, I'm so excited to meet you, and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, hey, guess what? I actually own the truck. Blah, blah, blah. My parents bought it for me after the movie because it was like on the lot and they were just holding it there, and they asked like how much was it, and then they had it on eBay, and then they lost, and then they were like, hey, well, maybe we can get a hold of someone, and so they purchased it for her. And she does it for charity events, and so she came up to us and offered it and said, I'll take it anywhere you want. So she was in
Texas.
That's crazy.
and
That's
drove
awesome.
up to Washington.
And it took her like 5
4
days
5 days.
to drive up there with like the truck and stuff, and we were like, oh my god, she was like so sweet. You know, like
That
of course
is.
we can't pay like for like a movie production we pay, but we offered like this or that, and you know, we'll advertise and say it's your truck. And honestly, she was like a fan of the show, so she was just like, oh, like she didn't even care. And her mom was like, sweetheart, there's gas, and you know, this and that. Like, she doesn't know, and I'm like, we'll help you guys out, we'll give you some money.
That's cool.
Because all her, I guess, her little charity things go to like children's hospitals and stuff,
Oh,
so it's like
excellent.
donation
That's really
things.
good.
So it was cool, so we got to kind of like donate in a way.
It was really cool
Awesome.
because, like, you know, you think a truck from the set of the movie would be like amazing and
Right.
like can run perfectly. This thing was like, it was the truck. I mean, it was.
It
like,
was Bella's truck.
We got
Oh,
stuck
the
in the
car's
mud. I couldn't drive it because it didn't have like power steering.
Oh, really?
So like it was like turn, and then it's like barely, and so like it was just fun to actually be in there and kind of see how, you know, movies don't make everything perfect. You just automatically think.
Smoke and
So it's kind of like you guys took the extra initiative to find the really expensive, the actual truck from the movie, and then the actual movie just kind of cheaped out and got kind of a crappy running truck.
No, I mean, because the truck is still, I mean, it's a real truck.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a
And then they had to paint it to make it look old, so that's money right there and everything. And then
Buy a new truck.
They
and make
had
it
they
look
they
old.
had
they
actually- how
switched
many-
it to automatic for the actors.
yeah, then they had to switch that. And then how many trucks
Wow.
did they have? 3?
They had 3 and
3. So that's a lot.
No,
of
they
money.
had 2. One for like aerial shots, and then one for all like the actors.
And we had the
that
actors
was
one.
the one that we used.
You never really think about how in depth they get into these stuff. You think it'd be way easier to like just find a crappy
Right.
truck that was automatic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you see them on the road all the time, $200
Yeah.
for best offer.
So, yeah.
Wow.